this video, we're going to look at the rationalizing the denominator. How do we calculate surds when are present like denominator in fraction forms? So we have a, which is 1 over root 5. So in this case, it's so easy. We're just going to multiply both sides like by root 5 over root 5. So in the upper, so for the numerators, it's going to be, of course, 1 multiplied by root 5. So we're going to have root 5 over, you remember when we did calculation how to multiply roots. So when it's like root 5 multiplied by root 5, we just put every root, we just put both in one root. So this is going to be root 25. However, we know root 25. So this is going to be easy. We're going to say here we have root 5 over 5. So that is as simple as it is. For b, it's also the same. We multiply here by root 7 over root 7. We just want to do away with them. So in this case, again, we're going to have, this is 1 over 1 over root 7. So this is going to have root 7 over, so this is not root 5, this is root 7 also. So this is going to be just under one roof. That's going to be 7 multiplied by 7. So that's going to be equivalent to root 7 over root 49, which finally becomes like root 7 over 7. So this one becomes our answer. Okay. So that is when it's just single denominator. Now let's look at C and D and see how can we handle that. So we see that we have 8 and root 5 plus root 2. So in this case, it's easy. What we're going to do here is we're going to say 8 over root 5 plus root 2. So what we're going to do, we're going to root 2. We're going to multiply that one by root 5 minus root 2 over root 5 minus root 2. If you remember very well in the when we did the simultaneous equation, we say that a squared, if you remember very well, there's this famous equation which says that a minus b multiplied by a plus b will give us a squared minus b squared. So that's what we're actually targeting here. That's the rule that I'm going to use here. That means now what we're going to have here is going to be root 5 squared minus root 2 squared. So that's the summary. If you know this formula, then that's going to summarize everything. So you don't have to go for a longer journey. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say here, for the numerators, I have 8 in bracket root 5 minus root 2. But for denominators, I have root 5 squared minus root 2 squared. So what am I going to have here? I'm going to have here the upper bracket. I'm going to open the upper bracket so that we have 8 root 5 minus 8 root 2. And here again, if we say, what is root 5 squared? So that's basically, we are talking about 5. So then minus 2. So the final answer is going to be 8 root 5 minus 8 root 2 over 3. Okay. I use that shortcut because normally if you know this formula, then things becomes easier. Now let's look at the second one. This is going to be a bit longer, but interesting. So we have D. So what we're going to do here, we're going to multiply this one by addition. So we're going to say root 5 plus, because this is negative, so this is going to be root 2 over, we multiply that one by 5 plus root 2. So easy. Denominators are going to be simple to handle. It's the same like the previous one, but numerators, we have to follow the long method. You remember I said that A plus B multiplied by A minus B. This one will give you A squared minus B squared. Okay. So in this case now, that's the same thing we have here. So we have here root 5 multiplied by 5. In short, because in multiplication of roots, we said that's equivalent to root 5 multiplied by root 5, then minus root 2 multiplied by 2, which will give us 5 minus, because this is now 25, square root of 25 is 5. This is 4, so the square root of that one is 2. So that's going to give us the denominators already, which we now know is going to be 3. So the denominators are down. Now let's go up to do the numerators and get the longer method. So we have here root 2. So we're going to say root 2 into root 5 plus root 2, then plus root 3 into root 5 plus root 2. So that's going to be, so to disintegrate this one, we're going to have root 2 times this one is going to give us root 10. So we have root 10 plus this one, root 2 multiplied by root 2, that's going to give us root 4 plus so we have here root 4 plus, so now we go to this one here, which is root 3 multiplied by root 5, so that's going to be root 15 plus root 6. So that is root 3 multiplied by root 2. So in simple form, we already have the denominator, which is 5 minus 2, which is giving us 3. However, here there's some things we know. We know we have here root 4, which we know. So that's going to give us 2 and then root. So if we add all this, so you can see just add root 10 plus root 15 plus root 6. So that's going to be our answer in that case. Okay. So thank you so much for listening. See you in the next video.